Hello there and welcome back to the Coke Series recaps. We're here with round number 6 at Dover. This is going to be a short one today, so let's get on with it. Today's race brings us to the 1/3 mark of the 2024 season, coming off a very mediocre P21 at Brands Hatch, and an overall slow start to the season. I had this track circled as one of my favorite tracks and most comfortable. Last year here I really thought I had pace to win, or top 10 at least, but I completely threw qualifying, started 32nd, and ended up getting collected in a crash later in that race.
Oh, loose on the bottom. Go low, 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 low.
It's gonna be 4 freshies, I'm gonna live.
This season, one of my number one goals has been to qualify better. So this year, I rolled around and I qualified 18th. Certainly better than 32nd, but it was still not good enough at what now has to be one of the hardest ovals to pass on the schedule.
3, 2, 1, zone, going.
Just currently inside. Just one. Now top of 3, top of 3. Still top of 3. Okay. Now just one.
Hey, people, I didn't get rain for every time.
Top of 3 with Malik. Top of 3. Still gonna be top of 3. Now just one inside, just one. Bias inside your bumper. Clear. Clear. Malik's there now.
So it took us 15 laps to lose one whole spot. One of the areas I feel like I still struggle a lot with early on in these races is trying to be aggressive while also keeping these really sensitive tires on the car.
Clear.
It's also unfortunate that we're all so close in pace. We're shifting at Dover. The aero push is so bad. I mean, you name it. It takes 30 plus laps to be able to start passing again. But this is where it gets stupid.
Still at your door. Just the 48 up top. Middle 3, middle 3. Still middle 3. Clear low. Now Casey's up top. Just Casey up top. Space behind him. Inside bumper. Just bumper. Clear low. Oh!
Fuck! Bunch of stupid fuckers, man. Every fucking time.
Guys.
Every fucking time.
Keep going, keep going.
How'd that work out for you?
Well, the first thing I'd like to show you is this screenshot of lap 38, just before we come off turn 4 and wreck. Do you notice anything in particular about this screenshot? Did I mention this is lap 38 of 120? Next up, my far chase, just to give you a little bit more perspective on what happened here. In my short time in the series, I can honestly tell you I've never been more pissed off about being involved in such a silly incident this early on in a race. If you ask me, the way these two cars handle this corner belongs anywhere close to the NASCAR Coca-Cola iRacing series. And I'm still trying to figure out, after this incident was reviewed by race control, how only one car gets penalty points. That might be the biggest crime here. Which car got those penalty points, you asked? The 7 car. How does that make any sense? You tell me. My next favorite part is how I bounce off the left side of the 33 driving off of the wall, right rearing the 7 car. How does anybody get right reared off of turn 4 at Dover? You tell me. I once again can't stress enough how difficult it is to pass around here, but there is just absolutely no reason for this incident. So we were pretty fortunate to bring it down and only have 2.5 minutes of damage. We got enough damage fixed to at least putt around on the lead lap until we started getting cautions.
Oh, brother.
One. Going. Wrecking on the front, bottom of the front stretch. Go between these guys. Go below.
God damn. One of them.
How did the car feel there?
Fine.
This one's good.
Yeah. Need the fucking car to fix.
There's 2 more incidents I want to tell you about, this being the first one. Now, once again, I was able to stay on the lead lap, but I still had damage to fix the whole remaining rest of the race. Every single caution, I was coming down as soon as I possibly could to fix damage. Now, my poor pal, Tyler Gary here, all I know was that he was a lap down, and he was one of multiple drivers that were a lap down. And the rule in the Coke series is just the same as any other official race on iRacing. If you are in the lucky dog position, the only way you don't get the lucky dog is if you are involved in the caution or technically have any sort of contact before you receive the wave around. Now, in my situation, I was trying to get down a pit road as fast as possible, to which I should have just mic'd up and told Gary, I need you to go faster, I need to catch up. But this little speed up boopsie I gave him here,
Well, if we don't take tires, we might be able to get more fixing.
is unfortunately what took away his wave around and gave it to somebody else. Now, how hard would it be for race control just to give out wave arounds to the drivers who deserve it? I don't know. But I hate to see somebody's race screwed over for something that probably simply could be done manually. That's all I've got to say about that. Well, then that brings us to the last restart of the race. Miraculously got all my damage fixed somehow, some way, just for the last green-white checker to the race. And pardon my French, but I was about out of all fucks to give. So here's how it went.
Going.
Fuck.
Just one inside. They're good. You're clear low. Just one up top. 2 top, 1 bottom. Clear top, just 1 inside. White flag. Top of 3. Just 1 inside. Middle 3.
Oh, fucking bitch.
1 inside. Middle 3. Let's go, Steve! Clear top.
I wanted to make sure I showed this as an example for everybody watching this, and for me especially. This is not how to handle your frustrations. In the moment, I felt like I was entitled to more room off of turn 2. That room to which I just went ahead and took in 3 and 4 on the last lap. It wasn't anything personal, but at this point, I was just about tired with how I was being raced. And that's P32 at Dover. For sure one of my most frustrating championship rounds. We fall another 3 spots in points and outside of the top 20, knowing that our next race is Talladega. If you think the frustrations stop here, boy, we'll see you back here for the Talladega race recap. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I very much appreciate all you guys watching, everybody who comes out to the Coke Series streams, and all you guys showing love every week. We'll see you guys for the Talladega recap in the next video.